Chuck, that looks like it's working out, huh?
It really is, yeah. I got married in 1991, right after I got back from the first Gulf War. It took her a while to propose, but once she proposed, I told her I'd do it.
Tell me something about your service. You talked about the Gulf War. What are some of the different areas that you served in?
My duty title in the Air Force was intelligence officer, which a lot of people around here really find that hard to believe, considering my academic performance as a kid. But the Air Force put me in the intelligence business, and so I did my initial training in Denver, Colorado, at an Air Force base that's no longer there, and then I went to Austin, Texas, to an Air Force base that's no longer there. From there, I went to Barksdale Air Force Base up in Shreveport, which just kind of became a second home for us. We got very used to North Louisiana and being around family. And then back and forth overseas to Germany and to Italy and Virginia. And one of my tours in the military, they let me out of intelligence for one tour, and I taught ROTC down at LSU in Baton Rouge, which was wonderful. We had a great time down there.
So you've got to experience a lot of the military life as the Air Force person.
I did. I enjoyed getting to travel around, and I tell you, my young wife really enjoyed traveling around too. She loves Leesville, but she loved traveling, and so when we got to Europe, she saw that I was going to be very busy in Germany, and she took our children and threw them in a minivan and drove all over Europe.
How long have you been retired?
I retired in 2006. And my last duty assignment was actually up in Virginia, but we chose to come back to the Bossier area initially because that's where our daughters had started school.
Okay.
And they finished school in Benton up there. And when that got over, I told Carolyn in 2014, I said, I'm homesick. I've been homesick for 28 years, so we came back here in 2014 to Leesville.
Our guest this morning is Chuck Owen, candidate for State Representative District 30. Chuck, you're a very fortunate person. Your daughter went to grad school working in Louisiana. Pray that your second daughter will also stay in Louisiana. 50,000 people left the state last year. That's not good numbers.
It is not, Ted. And I listen to Moon Rafon, and you talk about this all the time about out-migration problem in Louisiana, and it's just awful. And we do it to ourselves. You know, we have what I think are confiscatory tax rates, and their tax rates and tax structures in the wrong place that run businesses off, and they run people off. We have terrible infrastructure. We have so many things around Louisiana that spook people out, and it doesn't have to be that way. I mean, we don't have to be this way, and it's just frustrating when businesses, first of all, don't come here, and then when we have businesses that are here, they pick up and run off, like we're hearing these things down in, that are going on in South Louisiana, and God forbid they happen up here, because we can't take that.
Well, I'll give you a great example. We had the cable system at Fort Polk. Never will forget, about the third month we had the cable system, I was in the office, and there was a line of military people outside the door waiting to pay their bill. And I threw a temper tantrum. I said, this is America's greatest. Why are they waiting in line? Get extra people up here and take their payment. Well, let me take that to today. Today, one of the great Americans serving at Fort Polk decides to go down locally and buy an automobile. And let's say he's from Virginia or wherever, Texas, and he buys a $40,000 automobile, and then he gets a sticker shock. There's $4,000 of state and local taxes, 10%, the highest in the nation. Our military, and quite frankly, our residents deserve better than that, than the highest tax rate in the nation in Louisiana.
You know, they really do. And I think we would feel, I don't think you'd ever feel really good about taxes, but I think we would feel less bad if we got more for our tax money. You know, if we were driving around on roads that didn't seem like they were the Oregon Trail, and are tearing our cars and our tires up, and we were paying taxes, you might go, okay, that's good. Or all of our schools were brand new and clean, and class sizes were small, and all that stuff. We'd go, well, okay, at least I'm getting a lot for my tax dollars. We don't feel that way here. We just feel like, where's it going?
Well, I'll give you a great example. I'll give you a great example. 6% of the budget goes to roads and bridges. 6%. There's no way we could ever repair things. And, let's put blame where blame's due. You got to blame the people that's been serving in office. I don't get to vote on that. You haven't got to vote on that. The people that's making decisions, God bless them, they may have made the best decision they're capable of making, but apparently they made really bad decisions. So here's my question to you, Chuck. As a freshman legislator, you'll be one voice. How do you make that difference?
Well, you go down there with a clear mind, and you go down there looking to team with other people who are like-minded. And, you know, I heard Newt Gingrich say this one time, and I don't know if it's good or bad to repeat it, but he said, you can always count on me to cooperate, but I will not compromise what's important. And, you know, we have a handful of legislators down there who don't compromise on what's important, you know. One of them's a good friend of yours, Sheriff Frankie Howard, or I guess they Representative Frankie Howard. I mean, he holds the line on taxes. He always has held the line on taxes.
Well, look at that.
He does for his constituents what he says he's going to do, and that's what I'm going to do. I am going to support the values of the people of Vernon and Beauregard, and I'm not going to waver, and I'm not going to compromise.
Well, look at Jack McFarland up in Winfield, another great American. Lance Ayers, hopefully going to be the next speaker, the great American. But I'll tell you what, the problem gets over there in the Senate, and hopefully Jeff Landry is going to be successful in helping conservative senators get in office. But we've got to turn this ship around, or else we're in trouble. Hey, if people want to get involved in your campaign, how can they do it? You got a website set up, or have you got to that point, Chad?
I do. My website is conservativechuckowen.com. One long word, conservative Chuck Owen. There are actually a lot of Chuck Owens in the world out there. So that's what my website is. That'll tell folks a little bit about me, and you know, give you a chance to participate. And we're kind of in the formative stages on that. So you know, as I said, I'm a planner, and I'm in the early stages of planning right now. I'm meeting people and getting these types of things lined up.
How did your wife feel about you running for this position?
You know, my wife is a wonderful teammate. We are teammates in this house, and anything I've wanted to do, she has been behind me. So she's with me. She's my partner. She's actually very much the brains of the outfit. So we're in this together.
Okay, here's my question. There's going to be different kinds of people supporting Chuck Owen. There's going to be people that's going to write a check and say, Chuck, I believe in what you're doing. I want to give you $5, $50, $100. There's going to be people that say, Chuck Owens, I believe in what you're doing. I don't have any money. Can I put up a campaign sign? Can I give out brochures? Is there room for everybody in your campaign?
Absolutely. You know what Carol and I are telling people now? They're stopping, they're asking us, how's it going? What can we do for you? First thing we say is pray for us. Because, you know, we want to do the right thing. We want Louisiana, you know, to be right. And I believe God's will is what is most important here. And so that's the first thing out of our mouth is pray for us. And then over time, when signs are there and we have, you know, rallies or meetings like that where people can come and we can visit, you know, I will be disseminating all that. I am very prolific on Facebook. So I'm very active there, both on my personal side, and I'm getting a campaign side up. So there's room for everybody, because Louisiana is a great place, and you know there's room for everybody in Louisiana.
With 50,000 people moving out, what can we do to get more of those great Americans that have served their duty at the U.S. military Army? They're ready to retire. They're at Fort Polk. What can we do to get it more inducive for them to stay in Vernon Parish or Sabine Parish or Beauregard Parish?
Well, I think structurally as a state, we need to do more things to, you know, to entice businesses to, as I said, to stay here and or to come here. Our mayor down here has done a good job in Leesville of, you know, getting this mobile home manufacturer in. The mayor and the police jury and the city council, they've done a good job of that. Real proud of them. But we need more of that. For whatever reason, Leesville has struggled to get industry to come and to stay here. They've done a good job at DeRidder. You know, I was down there visiting with some friends the other day, and they're, you know, DeRidder's in good shape. They need to be able to hold what they've got and expand, but we need to expand it. When we've got lots of space here that we can, you know, that we can build things on. You know, we have people that want to work, so, you know, the state needs to structurally provide incentives that are consistent across the board, where people can come and say, yeah, I want to invest in Louisiana. I want to come live in this, you know, in this community where I'll feel safe and be able to raise my family.
Generally, tell me where all your district includes.
My district is a little peculiar to me as I have researched it. It is basically the middle of Leesville, all of Leesville proper, runs straight down 171 into DeRidder and covers about half of DeRidder. And it's odd, down in Rose Pine, half of Rose was fine is in my district, and half is in another district. There are about 45,000 citizens, 20,000 households, about 15,000 registered voters in this district.
That sounds like a lot of gerrymandering when you describe that district.
You know, I don't understand it. I've been having some phone calls and some discussions with folks about how this got there, and they say I'm told it's driven by the census, and you can only have X number of people represented by a representative. But you know, when I was growing up, Vernon had a representative. Beauregard had one. You know, and it doesn't make sense to me, because although we are, you know, Leesville and DeRidder are in a lot of ways sister cities. In a lot of ways, we're competitor cities, because we compete for the folks living in Fort Polk. But really, we ought not to be represented by the same guy, because we don't have as much in common as Leesville does with the rest of Vernon Parish, because we have the same school system, the same police jury up here, and really we ought to be under one rubric. And I would like to see that happen next time. When the census comes out.
Maybe your dad deserves credit for this, but Vernon Parish has one of the better school systems in the state of Louisiana. But answer this for me, Chuck, and this should be a question you get when you're running for state representative. What do I tell my daughter or son a good reason to stay in Louisiana when we're highest insurance rates in the nation, we're 48th worst state in the nation in education, living conditions here is one of the worst, everything that's good we're last in, everything that's bad we're first in, so why should my child or your child stay in Louisiana?
You know, I'm going to go back to what you first said about the school system here. And my dad was a pillar in the community, but there have been decades and decades since he's left of hard-working administrators and teachers and contributing parents that have kept the school system in Vernon good. I mean, they have. There have been a litany of wonderful superintendents and elected school board members and people who have just given of themselves, to make this place a good place to live. So, my dad did so much a long time ago, but these people have continued to work hard, and we are so proud of our schools. And they got great schools in Beauregard, too. A lot of A and B schools in these districts. But as far as why to stay, Ted, I'm kind of a simpleton. I was an old ball player, and when I was a junior in high school, we had a 2-8 football team, and we were terrible. And a lot of guys wanted to quit. And my best friends did not quit. And we all got together and decided we started this thing, we're going to finish it together because it's worth it. And that's the way I feel about Leesville and about Louisiana and about our country, is that this place is worth living in. Let's work together. Let's make it better. It can be done.
Chuck,
now, give us some time, because it's going to take some time, but it can be done.
I'm out of time, but I really enjoyed this conversation. Can I get you back another day?
Anytime you want. I am available all the time.
Hey, Chuck, thanks so much for sharing time with us.
Thank you. God bless you. Have a good day.
Chuck Owen, candidate for State Representative District 30. And I want to remind you, today is $5 day at Cinema